on the Water has been brought to you by Here we are at Yarrawonga on Lake Mulwala to check out the unlimited hydroplanes and displacement boats strut their stuff at up to 160 miles an hour in the 93rd Griffith Cup. The Griffith Cup is the oldest trophy in Australian motorsport history and is like the America's Cup of powerboat racing, with the winner not only taking home the silverware but also taking home the rights for the next challenge. This year we have 3 Kiwi boats out, and you can be sure the Aussies will be flat out determined to keep the trophy on home soil. Dave Bishop is a commentator, competitor and general guru of powerboat racing in this country and is our special guest for this event.
Okay, we're down here now with Tom Heffernan. Welcome to On the Water, first of all, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Tom is one of the guys that builds a lot of the boats. You've built the 3 New Zealand boats that are here, and you've built your own boat, obviously. So, just quickly, maybe a couple of little technical bits and pieces. First of all, we're looking at a big fin down here. Tell us a little bit about what this big fin hanging off the left sponson does.
Okay, that very similar to the ski boat style fin, which is in the middle. This one being on the outside here, because we only turn left, it grabs the water and holds the boat in the turn as you're going around.
Okay, and of course, if you're watching these boats, the big fin there tosses up an absolute truckload of water in the corners. Very spectacular to watch.
Yes, it is. It's quite a lot of water. There's other bits to look for on the way around as you go around. The rooster tail off the boat as you're running along in a straight line, probably to the untrained eye, but if you have a look at it and you see all these dark lines in it, that's each beat of the propeller blade. There's a dark line in the rooster tail.
They're unbelievable things to watch, so people should get down and have a look at them. Now, another great safety development in hydroplane racing over the years. Of course, many years ago, a lot of guys were getting killed in boats in open cockpits, but these boats now have what we call a safety cell in them. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, well, the safety cell on these boats here, there is an inner and outer. The inner one is 8 layers of carbon fibre, half-inch foam sandwich in the same layup again. Then there's a chrome molly roll cage over the front and around each side of it to keep keep other people out. And then there's the outer cell.
Okay, and obviously, what is the actual idea of the safety cell? Obviously, you're strapped in. What stops you from drowning?
We have an onboard air system, which is the large bottle on the back of the boat here, was fairly good. It's got 45 minutes of air, but it lasts about 20 minutes when you're racing, because you just start to hyperventilate and start to breathe really heavy. But it's clipped, the mask is clipped onto my helmet, and I breathe it at all times while you're in the boat.
So obviously the key is to not get injured, first of all in an impact, and then once you're not injured, you're able to extricate yourself out of the boat and be safe.
Yeah, well, that's right. If the boat's upside down and you're trapped inside, you can't breathe water, so you've got to breathe something, then you've got a chance and you can open up the hatch underneath the boat and climb out if someone's around.
Well, Tom, you've built, as I said, not only this boat, the 3 New Zealand boats that are competing here this weekend. I think you might have a little bit of a vested interest. You might be happy if you win. You might even be happy if those sheep-likers over there have a bit of a win as well. So a bit of a vested interest there, mate.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. There's not a lot of people build them anymore, and to build the boats that have won the Griffith Cup before, they won the World Series, the A.E. Baker, that style of thing, I'm pretty proud.
Tom Heffernan, the driver of the GP7, the Dragula. Thanks for having a chat with us and giving us a little bit of an insight into Grand Prix hydroplanes, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Here we have Warwick Lupton, driver of Annihilator 1 and the crew chief of the 3 Annihilator boats. Mate, welcome to On the Water.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate.
Now, mate, there's a bit of problems going on here with the other boats. I noticed that there's no one working on yours. You've got the tarp over it at the moment. She must all be good.
Yeah, no, she's looking pretty sweet, eh? It's, we've done all we can do for her, and if she can't pull it off on the water now, well, it's done its thing.
Now, you're over here to try and drag the cup back over to the land along the White Cloud. What do you think your chances are?
Well, the way we're looking at the moment, pretty limited, but yeah, first you've got to get into this final heat. So our ambition is to qualify, if we can qualify and we can get a good start, we'll give them a run for their money, we think.
Yeah, no worries at all, mate. Good luck out there.
Thanks very much.
Okay, we're down here with the current EC Griffith Cup title holder, Matt Ferris, the driver of Tattoo. Matt, first of all, congratulations on last year's Griffith Cup defence title now. Tell us a little bit about your boat.
Our boat's a KT boat, it's a tunnel boat. It's a long sponson hydroplane, a little bit different to the other GP boats that are here. It's running supercharged big block Chev motor, around about 1200 horsepower with a stern drive unit. It's a little bit tighter on the corners than the big hydro boats, but a lot faster around the corners.
The boat was out this morning, it looked very settled though. Is that an advantage of the KT tunnel type hull?
Yeah, they're a very easy boat to settle and they don't get upset by rough water very easily, so they maintain their course over rough or smooth.
And what sort of top speed will you be seeing out of the boat, Matt?
It's hard to say today, we'll drive it as we need to, but worst case scenario we'll drive it flat out, it'll pull 170 miles an hour. If we don't have to, we'd rather sort of stick it down around about 150 mile an hour and see how we go.
Well, mate, you won it last year. You're backing up again this year to do it. Good luck. The boat's good. It looks good. It's ready to go. All we can say is good luck and hope you can pull another EC Griffith Cup.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, EC Griffith Cup winner, mate. Controversial. You're all right, that's the main thing.
Oh, very controversial. I think Paul and I will have a bit of a beer tonight and have a chat about that. I mean, we just went hard at it, and unfortunate, Paul just couldn't get to the finish line because of something that's happened out there, and to be honest, it was just a bit of a blur. At least we're both okay, and it's good to take the silverware home.
Mate, congratulations on taking it home, and it's good to see you all right, mate. I know the missus and your family are great to see you all right, mate, and you're a winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Righto, Bisho, it has been a huge Griffith Cup, plenty of action, plenty of controversy. What's your take on it?
Plenty of fast boats, Caveman. Conditions were ideal. Sensational racing. Plenty of action in the actual Griffith Cup with two boats coming together. Just unbelievable.
Great stuff, isn't it, mate? I'd like to thank you for your help up here today, mate. It's appreciated.
Mate, it's an absolute pleasure, and hopefully we'll see you on the water next time as well.
Oh, mate, none of these blokes just give me a go. I don't know what's going on with them. What's wrong?
Oh, maybe just the one seat thing, mate, or maybe they've seen you sail before. I don't know.
Well, there's that, mate. I mean, have a look at how many of those blokes stacked into one another through the course of the weekend. Sure, they couldn't have done any more damage.
I don't think you could have done any worse in a particular instance, mate, but maybe next time you might get into one of those things.
We'll give it a crack. I'd like to thank Scott Lambert for his footage as well.
On the Water has been brought to you by